So this video we're going to talk about numbers 32 through 34. First off, looking at 32, it says add a number to the table to make this not a function. So again, when you're looking at your x's, we're looking at this number right here. What can we put there to make it not a function? Well, remember, we can't have x's repeat. So if we were to put a 1, a 9, or a 10 there, then it would not be a function. So the answer here would be either 1, 9, or 10. If you put one of those numbers right there, it would not be a function because then your x's would repeat, and that would make it not a function. If we go to 33, it says add a number to the table to make this a function. So again, we're looking at this number right here. Well, essentially that number can be any number but 1, 9, or 10. So it could be 2, it could be 3, it could be 4, 5, and so on and so forth. It just can't be 1, 9, or 10. It could be any number. It could be -2, -3, -4, -5. It could be any number except for 1, 9, or 10. Now for 34. How do you determine if it's not a function? You use what's called the vertical line test. I'm just going to use the pen that I have. You put the pen down at the very left of the graph, and you just follow it along the graph. If the graph ever hits 2 points at the same time, it is not a function. So as I drag it over, notice how it's hitting twice right there and right there. So because it hits twice on my vertical line test, it is not a function. Just to give you a heads up, circles are definitely not functions. It hits twice multiple times all the way through. If you look at B, again, we put on a graph, and notice if we were to move our vertical line, our pen, over the whole time, the graph only hits once the entire way through. Okay, it will never hit twice on the vertical line test. So B would be a function, A would be not a function. And finally, C, anytime you see a shape like this, definitely not going to be a function, because when you bring it over, again, it's almost like a half circle. When you bring it over, notice how it hits twice, up there and there. And again, it's going to keep hitting twice. When you keep moving it and moving it, hits there and there, there and there. So C would also be not a function. Again, it's got to pass the vertical line test. It has to hit only one. You should only be able to see your graph once. Okay, if you ever see it hit twice, like in here, it only hits once all the way through. On here, it hits twice, multiple times, twice. So it would not be a function. Hopefully this helps. Again, like, subscribe, comment, and we'll see you later.